Hey, and welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 4, episode 15. We've got a brilliant little podcast here for you today, as we do every week. Today, we're going to be checking out Organic Arps by UVI. It is seriously so awesome. So stick around for that. In fact, we're going almost straight into the main feature. I just got one little mention here and a bit of housekeeping to do before we get into that. I just wanted to quickly say a big congratulations to our winners of the Emergent Drums giveaway, which we ran last month and the start of this month here, April 2023. Gregory D and Thomas D were the winners. They've already been alerted via email. They've been given their products, and a big congratulations to those two people there. We had two lucky winners, one from California and one from the UK. Two totally different parts of the world. So that was very exciting indeed to give away those products. Now, the other thing is, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this show today, make sure to leave a super thanks down below. It's now available. If you watch us here on YouTube, you can click this super thanks as a way of showing your support, and we'll do a shout out here on the show. If that's what you like, we can do that. Now, lastly, just the last bit of housekeeping before we get to our main feature is that Native Instruments has this incredible deal going right now. But if you don't listen to this podcast when it sort of immediately drops, you're only going to have like not many days to get access to this. So hopefully you get to hear or see this before it ends, because it literally ends in 5 days. So if you're listening to this podcast, this show, in a week, I'm very sorry, because this deal will be over. This is an incredible deal. It is the Choose 9 expansions for $99 US. It's coming up as $149 if you're watching us here. That's because I'm in Australia and that's in Australian dollars. But it is the 9 for $99 deal is back. And what is it exactly? Well, you can choose 9. This is huge, guys, because these packs are usually, in Australian dollars at least, they're $79. I believe they're $49 US. Like 10 would be $500, right? So it'd be like $450 if you were to get 9 expansion packs. But right now it's only $99. It's really good. And it's all of Native Instruments expansion packs. It includes things like Trill, Raise, Electric Touch, Rhythm Source, Neo Boogie, Burnt Hues. There's a bunch of just fantastic expansion packs. I love the Native Instruments expansion packs. I've wrote a plethora of songs using these expansion packs because they just sound so freaking good. It's even got the backyard jams in there. We've showed off the expansions a lot on this show over the last 2 years. And whenever they release a new one, we usually showcase it because they're so freaking good. Check it out. I do have an affiliate link down below. Click that link down below. You do not want to miss this deal. If you are making R&B to EDM to trap, whatever it is that you produce, there is definitely going to be an expansion pack for you. And the fact that you can get 9 at this price is insane. This sort of deal, it only comes maybe once a year, if ever. I haven't seen the 9 for $99. I don't think I've seen this many going for that price. Maybe I was getting like a 7 or a 6er. Anyway, check it out. Affiliate link down below. Do yourself a favorite, supports the channel, and you get a crazy deal. And I wouldn't mention it otherwise if I didn't think it was a good deal. All right, let's get on to our main feature. Straight away, we're going straight into it, because right now, actually, and probably when this podcast drops, there's going to be some crazy music technology news. I could be wrong, but right now, NAMM in Anaheim, California, has started as the huge music show. I was going to say expedition. I guess it's like an expedition, but it's a show. It's showing off any of the latest or newest gear, which is happening right now. It just started. It's literally started when I'm recording this show. And that's probably the reason why the last maybe 2 to 3 weeks it's been a little bit quiet on sort of releases or even hardware news. I've noticed has just been super quiet, because I'm sure that a lot of these companies are just holding off on releasing or announcing their gear until NAMM, which is really interesting. I kind of thought that those traditional days of showing stuff off at a big expedition were over, but obviously they're not. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's nothing really new or exciting going to come out of NAMM, but I hope there is. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Anyway, we will know by the time this podcast drops. You'll know whether NAMM is dropping the goods. And by next week's podcast, we'll be talking if they did, we'll be talking about all of that. All right, anyway, you're not here for that. If you're just here for organic Arps, then I understand and I apologize for rambling, but that's why I have this show. This show is for me to ramble. Anyway, organic Arps, amazing piece of music software we're going to show here on the show today. What is it exactly? Exquisitely crafted and tweakable sounds designed with modern genre in mind, Organic Arps is a one-stop shop exploring the extensive arpeggiator and sequencing possibilities of Falcon, with 100 handcrafted patches arranged in 4 categories including circular, generative, repetitive, and rhythmic. Organic Arps delivers a wide range of styles and patterns, from more predictable arps to creative and offbeat generative sequences, perfect for everything from pop and scoring work to genre production. Okay, so essentially it plays inside the Falcon player. So if you have the UVI Falcon player, I believe the Falcon player, you can just, don't quote me on this, but I think you can just download it. It's like a sample ROM player, much like Contact is for native instruments. It's really good. I actually prefer, though, even though I'm just probably not as familiar with the UVI Falcon player, I actually prefer the UVI workstation. I really like the UVI workstation, but I think that's more just because I'm familiar with it. The Falcon player is probably more powerful, hence this instrument is going to be playing inside the Falcon player. So this is a Falcon expansion, and you can expand Falcon with 100 modern-oriented ARP sounds, tweak and perform on the fly with macro controls and chord helper, and deep editing capabilities of Falcon allow limitless customization. All right, you guys don't need to hear that. It's only $39, this expansion too, by the way. No affiliate link or kickback for me other than UVI letting us check out this amazing instrument today. So let's jump over to the screen. Here we are. We've got Organic Arps up. And this is what you've mainly come here for. Let's kick things off with, you've got 4 sort of like different types of organic or ARP arpeggiators. So you got circular, generative, repetitive, and rhythmic. We'll kick it off with circular. We'll go to the first preset here and let's play some back. Get my keys out here. Oh, I love arpeggiators. It really is awesome, actually. This circular sort of presets are really nice as well. Now, I'll sort of show you around this instrument, but it's actually very simple once we do that. But essentially you got 4 macros here, and I'll play with them on this next preset just so you can hear how they modulate or change the sound. Beautiful. All right, let's play with the macros. Timbre. Chorus. That's beautiful. Really nice. And then we got some delay and reverb as our macros. Super simple, guys. That's it. Essentially, I can't see anything else. You can turn your keyboard on or off here. Let's have a look. Wow. This is so cool. Oh, so you can change the actual scale of the arpeggiator here. Okay, cool. So this little keyboard thing here, you can turn this on, and that will essentially, when you turn that on, now you can change like the scale, the root note, whether you want the bass in the arpeggiator. So this is without the bass. That's really cool. And then we add the bass back in. Or if you just want to play in just any like normal key, chromatic, sorry, my brain wasn't working. But if you just want to play in a chromatic scale, you can just turn it off. That's really cool. Okay, there you go. That's it. Unless there's some other hidden Easter egg here. Seeing it was just Easter recently. My goodness. These last few weeks have felt so busy. I've been pre-recording a lot of shows because I'm planning to have some time off, and it's just made it hectic trying to pre-record extra shows in addition to the shows we do weekly for you guys. All right, let's have a look. So here's his hammers. You hear they're really nice, right? Really nicely done. We'll add one of the macros as chorus here. Beautiful. Really cool amp. What does that do? Turn the reverb off. Make it dry. Really changes it. You can have it really dry like that. Really cool. Really, really cool. We're still in circular here. Helium dance. I don't mind it with the scale on. It just gives it, if we jump back in here, what scale? It chooses House Club by default. I don't know what scale House Club is, but you can hear, here we go, A-7 is it, or A#7? That's a D-7. All right, I'll just play it. I'll just shut up now. I'll just shut up. I do like that. Wow, that's cool. I see how does this House Club. My goodness, this is good. Oh, I'm gonna be here all day doing this, guys. You can't give me a preset that good and expect me to do a 30-minute show. No, it's not gonna happen. And I'm gonna bore you guys on the podcast. You're just gonna be like, hang on a second, am I listening to a song or am I listening to a podcast? That is impressive. As you can see, I really liked that preset there. We're just gonna have to, we can't play every preset obviously on these shows. We never get to, but this one here, let's just look at a couple more circulars. Waterfall. So, okay, when we open a preset, it looks like it defaults to chromatic, which is cool because then you can just play whatever notes you want. I don't mind that. I think that I really enjoyed popping on the scales. And I like this House Club scale. I don't know what scale House Club is, but it sounds great. How good's that? I think I just like the scale. It's just so nice. And you can change your key here as well. The the thing you got to give to UVI is they've created instruments which just straight away, honestly, give you instant performance feedback. You got to hand it to them, because I've reviewed a lot of UVI's instruments on this show. Haven't reviewed everything that UVI's released, because they are so prolific with their releasing schedule. They release so many quality software instruments, but you got to hand it to them, because a lot of it is performance based. And I can see by turning on that scale, this is performance based. I could add other UVI instruments and just create a whole song. I really love what UVI do. That's why we cover it. I know I cover it here a lot on the channel. It's just because I think they're underrated and high quality. Let's move along to the next lot of organic Arps. This is generative, so I don't really know what the difference is going to be. We'll just choose one at random. Generation. Here we go. Okay. So maybe building. That's really different. Add texture to it. Oh, that's cool. I would check out homonym. Wowzers. There's a lot going on there. Turn the reverse up. Ooh. Turn the tape up. Ooh. Really cool. Let's try landscape. Wow, try wave. I don't know what that is. Texture up. Wow, super trippy. Lots of decay. That's starting to chew into my CPU there. I'm not sure why. Maybe we're using a bunch more samples than normal. So we are using the engine of the Falcon player here, and it's doing a great job. I mean, and as an expansion for only $39, if you do have Falcon already, I highly recommend this. It's just really cool and very performance based, very fun, very interesting. This is obviously what I'm playing with here. Generative is more suited to a certain niche style, but atmospheric maybe. Like if you're writing meditation music or that sort of relaxation spa style music, you might get away with this. I mean, how nice is it? Like, I really like that. I'm gonna just turn on, I want my house club back. Maybe a different scale. Let's try this one. Oh, it sounds really evil. Wow. One more in generative. Safari. How cool is that? Oh, it's so good. I love how it's tempo synced. Obviously, it's tempo synced to my DAW, but I love that. Generative, really nice, maybe relaxation spa, meditation style music. Anyway, let's check out the next one, repetitive barcodes. Sweet. We're going to rush through them here now. Much like this podcast, this preset here gives that rushy vibe, doesn't it? Hologram. Let's play with some of the macros here. Shape. Oh, that's cool. Playing with the envelope of the sound. That's really cool. It is a little bit on the CPU hungry side. I'm seeing that. There's a lot going on here in the engine. Oh, that's cool. You got a diode to make it real warm. Sort of bit crushery. I like that preset. It's cool. Micro people. So these are all just repetitive, not like generative before where it was sort of slowly evolving. This is just, as you can see, it's a repetitive organic arp. But really nice, sort of really lives up to its name, you know, organic sounds, you know. That's cool. I like the macros on this. Really cool indeed. That was Shri Day, Under the Bridge, or Under Bridge. Super user-friendly, this interface. And actually, as I was playing the preset before last, I did just quickly check. You can get into the back end here. That you can do that on any Falcon instrument. Essentially, you've got your edit, you've got your effects here as well, and your events, which is mainly your main page, and mods here as well. So if you do want to go a little bit deeper diving than just these 4 macros here for the interface, you can do that. And it's really cool. You get visual feedback in the effects section. You can really get in there, change your effects as well. You don't have to have the effects that are connected to the macro controls. And yeah, you can customize these instruments. I just wanted to make that very clear. But for someone who just wants something intuitive, fun, I think it's all here. You're getting 100 organic arps. I think that's more than enough. All right, let's go lastly to Rhythmic and check out what we got. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I was going to say we got a rhythm here, but that, of course we do. Listen to that. That's nice. What else we got? Ooh. Really nice expansion here, guys. This would sound really cool with our scale on. Alright, rotors, strummer. I'm going through them quickly now. Texture, add effects. Whoa. That's really nice. Super nice. As you can see, just by messing around, playing with it with just the original sort of default settings, you can get some really amazing results from Organic Arps. It really lives up to its name. It sounds very organic. It is a little bit, it's not crazy though, like it's not affecting my computer or anything, but I'm noticing it does dig into the CPU a little bit, and that's because the Falcon Player is quite a powerful engine, and as you can hear, there's a lot of instruments going at one time, and there's any one time when you're playing these instruments, the arpeggiators, the organic arps, and a lot of organic sounds and samples must be getting processed at the same time, so it does a little bit go into the CPU. Here I'm using the M1 chip, which is, you know, it's a very good fast chip on the Apple computer, but hey, it's not affecting it at all. I just noticed it does dig into it a bit. The instrument sounds amazing. It's an expansion. It's only $39. I mean, I would definitely check this out. If I was you, you like arpeggiators and you like that organic sound, the fact that it has the scale and you can really, you know, get it, dial in a scale that where you could see I was just able to just write music straight off the bat by pressing one key at a time and get a really good result. And those scales are really interesting. I'm not familiar with those scales like House Club. I'm sure they're just made up for this particular instrument, but they freaking rock, dude. I really love this instrument a lot, and that's why I wanted to show it on the show. What did you guys think of it? Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, make sure to hit like. If you liked it even more and you're just like, I want to thank you so much for showing me this instrument because no one else has, but I don't know if that's true, you can leave a super thanks down below. You can just leave a super thanks anyway if you just want to say thank you. And with all of that, thank you so much. We'll be back, of course, next week, showing off as much as we can. I'm sure there'll be a bit of news from NAMM over the weekend, which I can't wait to share with you in next week's show. And with all of that said and done, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the podcast or show today. Peace out. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews, and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.